I'm going to, first of all, convey the message from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, and by first reading his speech. Climate change is the social, political, and economic issue of our time. It is going to define the future of Kenya, the future of Africa, and the globe. And it is our collective responsibility to participate in shaping how the phenomenon will affect our future. To respond to climate change, what is needed is leadership with purpose, vision, and urgency. We saw this at COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, a few weeks ago, when delegates kept going for 3 more days after the scheduled close of the conference to go on to adopt 60 decisions, some of which affect vulnerable developing countries like Kenya. After hours of political negotiations, parties established a fund to address the loss and damage caused by climate change. This is an important step in the right direction and possibly what global leaders needed to jolt themselves out of dangerous inertia over climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, these are trying times for most African countries. Our societies are still recovering and rebuilding after COVID, and now we have to deal with the effects of the Russia-Ukraine war, drought, and food prices. These crises affect our ability to respond to climate change. It is projected that Africa will need to invest over $3 trillion for mitigation and adaptation by 2030 in order to implement its nationally determined contributions under the Paris Agreement. The bulk of these resources were supposed to come from the rich industrialized nations responsible for the heaviest pollution, but this has failed to effectively take off. Africa has the potential to provide solutions for the global climate change crisis. Our vast natural resources can produce sufficient clean energy for local development and even export the surplus to decarbonize the global north. Africa can exploit the new carbon market mechanisms to meet most of her development needs. A purposeful collaboration among African states can give us a platform to exploit our strengths for our own development and get the possible share and bargains with multilateral partners. Our countries need to share information and experiences because our situations are similar.